guys, it's K-Cola.
It's Marcel.
And Austin.
And we have a special guest today, Mia.
Hi guys.
I've known her for so long, since we were little.
Yes.
Growing up in LA.
Yes.
Little.
She's always been a role model.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. We both grew up in LA. We are LA natives.
Me
so.
too.
Yep.
Today we're talking, yes, Los Angeles West Side.
I'm not from that part though.
Today we are talking about how Ashton cannot drink alcohol for 90 days.
Oh, that is so fucked up. Why you put him on the spot?
Ashton is the cameraman and the show's producer, guys. So for my birthday, I told him my only present I want is for him not to drink any liquor for 90 days.
Shady.
That's really fucked up, Kay, because now I'm gonna have to drink on his behalf.
Oh.
You know, and for me, it's gonna be too much.
Yeah, but
Like,
from a health aspect, you're doing a great thing.
Thank you.
You know why I said I stopped drinking? I was addicted to rosé, so.
I ain't no idol, I'm a lighthouse, I set everybody free.
So we're actually talking about how we are killing ourselves daily with the things that we're putting in us.
Okay.
Even like the way we're thinking about things, like you can manifest certain ailments and diseases.
Very
and
true.
just the way you're eating. So I brought my wonderful friend here. She is so amazing, and my favorite restaurant, this is where we met actually, is Simply Wholesome, and it's an amazing health food spot. The vibes and energy is so good there. They have things like crystals and teas, and they have vegan options, and like my favorite smoothie, which is the sunshine.
Aww, that fits you.
Yes. Sunshine with no egg, vegan ice cream. That's like my go-to.
Yes.
Guys, I told you I wanted to take you guys there.
I know.
'cause it's
Well then,
literally-
let's go. Let's jump
Wait,
into
Ashton was
that
saying something about a jerk chicken sandwich.
Oh, they
or
have
something?
patties. They have
That's
they have Jamaican food.
Oh, I've never tried Jamaican food.
Really?
Oh my goodness, you have
I've
to.
always wanted to try jerk chicken, but I've never had it.
Yes,
You have
you
to come
have
by.
to.
Okay, field trip.
Hey.
So let's start with talking about alcohol, and how that kind of affects our bodies. And I know they call different drinks like spirits, and I feel like there's a reason behind that.
Definitely.
With how, just have you ever noticed how different we act when we're drunk, and some people can be super annoying, some people are super sexual. Some
Is that you,
people
Marcel?
are-
Why'd you laugh?
You wouldn't even know if I was drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you drunk right
I'm not.
now?
No.
I'm the same
So
way.
you're addicted to
actually.
rosé, so it might have been.
No, I had to stop drinking alcohol because I was literally drinking a bottle of rosé every other day, and
Oh,
that's just hella
no.
expensive. So I was
Yeah.
like, bitch, really? And it's hella gay to be addicted to rosé.
I get
I was like, really, bitch? That's a bougie gay ass addiction. Get the fuck out of here.
Cannot.
Wait, do you drink it all now or no?
Sporadically.
Oh, okay.
It's social settings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's really, I mean, it's to me, I just see it's really bad for your liver
Very
and your
true.
kidneys. And a lot of people that drink, I can tell when someone drinks a lot sometimes because of their eyes, which your kidney or your liver is correlated to your eyes, right? And so I got one of my drunkie friends, I told him to get some pills so he can help, clear out everything. And it worked.
It
Oh,
does.
which ones?
Yeah, there's I'm a health consultant at Simply Wholesome, so I do work there. And that's where we met, outside of just getting patties and smoothies.
Yeah.
That's why your skin's so fucking flawless.
And
I love it.
I give thanks. Thank you. But definitely correlating to what we consume, and drinking liquor as an adult is something that we're all kind of plagued with, because when you become adult, you're like, okay, well now I have the opportunity to drink.
Yeah.
Why don't I take advantage of that? And we all kind of go through those first 3 or 4 years where we just test our limits.
Very
Yes.
true.
And then we don't really talk about what's actually happening internally outside of the result of oh, she's drunk, or she's kind of letting loose, or just allowing herself to be in the moment.
Yeah.
But physically, when we drink, it does put a lot of impact on our liver. And our liver is the part of our body that detoxes waste and all toxins from our blood. And it really kind of correlates to our skin. And so how you were saying, people who drink a lot, you can see underneath their eyes, it's really baggy. because our body is so smart. Like if it's overloaded, it'll start to shut down on certain aspects that are not as vital. So like underneath your eyes where the blood flow is going, it's not as vital as your heart pumping.
There's tricks for that though.
This is true.
He's talking about under eye patches. And
Yes.
Look, it's called the beauty industry. Google it.
This is true. You can do that.
Yeah.
One thing I like to do, especially if I'm gonna go out and drink, is I'll infuse different kind of herbs.
Okay.
So Kay was talking about how she recommended doing a cleanse for somebody who was drinking a lot, and they could have considered doing like the CKLS cleanse, which is like it's a full body cleanse that we sell at Simply Wholesome. It stands for colon, kidney, liver, and spleen.
Okay.
And it's only like $24. Comes with like 100 pills, and you could finish the whole bottle. And not only are you cleaning your liver and your kidneys, which remove toxins, you're also focusing on your spleen, which is associated to like longevity.
Okay.
Okay, I need that.
Hey.
And then the colon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
shit,
then
I'm gonna cook this up.
and then the colon, which removes waste.
Yeah.
You know? But if I was to go out and party, you know, my friend's getting married and I'm just gonna enjoy myself, I would consider getting some activated charcoal, which is like an all natural herbs. A lot of people are familiar with it because it's good for your teeth.
Right.
It makes it bright.
Yeah.
But
Ashton
also,
uses that.
Yeah, it's
On his
really
teeth,
good.
and he has really white teeth.
Yeah, it's really good for you.
Yeah.
You can do it like once a week. I wouldn't do it every day because it could really be strong after a while. You can abuse anything, even if it's natural.
Yeah.
But if you consume activated charcoal like an hour before going out, what happens is your body, once you start to drink, it absorbs all of the alcohol, like all of the bad things that are in it, so that your liver isn't working as hard, and you're still gonna feel drunk, but your body.
I was just gonna ask
You're
you.
still gonna feel drunk.
When I was at Equinox, they were handing out these drinks. They're like these blue bottles.
Okay.
They're like, and they're basically, you drink them before you go out and like consume a lot of alcohol. And it basically helps you cure your hangover for the next day.
I've heard about those.
Yeah, so
I don't think those are natural though.
They're not natural though, but I mean like.
Oh, I'm like, what's in it?
I was like, my bad. I was like, oh, I forgot we was on the natural tip. My bad.
Coconut water is amazing for hangovers.
Oh, really?
It helps
And
to hydrate.
I take it as a pre-workout because a lot of pre-workouts are really, really bad for you and affect your liver as well. So the charcoal, is that in pills?
Yeah, you can get it in pill
capsules.
form. So
I'm gonna do that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
send you a
ever
picture.
drink, and every time I do, I get a cold.
You really?
Yeah, because because it weakens your immune system. So
Right.
literally, it never fails. When I drink, this is why I don't. But like my birthday's coming up in a few days, so I'm like, and I'm gonna be on an island. Like I want to drink and like.
She's about to bust down Tatiana.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go get me some charcoal.
Yeah.
And yeah.
When you got the plug, you've known her all your life. So let's go.
Yes, I had no idea, and I want to get the cleanse. So what's in that cleanse?
The CKLS. So it's a combination of herbs. It has like castor sagrada. It has senna, which are going to be based on like moving out waste.
Okay.
Then it has milk thistle for your liver.
Okay. Milk thistle.
I don't know everything, but I know it has cayenne. I know it
Cayenne's
has
really
burdock
good.
root.
Good for your blood.
It makes you sweat everything out too.
Yeah.
And it helps, like cayenne's really great if you want to use it as like a stimulant for weight loss alone,
Really?
because it helps to like heat up your body on the inside.
Yeah.
So if you
Mix it
want
with some apple cider vinegar and some lemon.
Yep, and it's like just a little workout in itself.
Oh wow.
But if you mix it with herbs, it's amazing because it helps to activate all those herbs a lot quicker. And so most of the time, like when you're looking for like quick results, it's great to have it as a combination.
Nice.
That's so dope. It's like, and I knew a sister came up with that remedy. Like, we've always been dope.
So I want to know some, like maybe some herbs that we can take, because I know food is directly correlated to a lot of our anxiety and depression too.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about some of the foods that we're eating that may be contributing, and then like some things we can take or do to help with that?
Yeah, especially it's so interesting because the topic of like depression, anxiety, I think it's like the month right now where we're talking about that.
Oh, is it?
So
Yeah.
mental awareness.
Okay.
But, you know, especially with like the passing of Nipsey and
Yeah.
him being like lost and raised, like, and being in that area, you can feel the energy and impact. And so many people have been coming in with like a higher, like more questions about anxiety or depression. And I've been doing a lot more research on it just because before all of that, you know, you could tell within our community that there was something going on. And then living in the city, like directly in the city,
Yeah.
and hearing ambulances and now seeing helicopters often, it changes where you're at, because sometimes I'll be in the city and I'm like, where am I? Because I'm going to sleep and I hear helicopters and I hear cops and and I'm like, for your mental state, just like at calm, you can tell like your heart rate is probably racing. Or when we as city dwellers, our anxiety or just our stress level is so much higher than anybody else who lives like off, you know, not in the city.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think it's so important for us to talk about, and as millenniums, like, who are always using our phones, like, I realize how addicted I am to my phone.
Yes.
And like, I literally pick up my phone in the morning without thinking, and that's associated to like stress.
Yeah.
So, and anxiety, you know, because you're just like, okay, what's going on? Or you feel the need to feel completed through a device that was designed to make you addicted.
Yeah.
You know, like,
it's like a release of dopamine that comes through when you just kind of
anytime you get a notification, you're like,
oh, yeah.
I'm not that matter.
I matter. That's true. Yeah.
Very true.
well, like for some people, yeah.
No,
yeah,
for most of us, absolutely.
Yeah. But I don't know, you were saying about herbs, sorry, because I was like so passionate about
Yeah, just
topic.
like our food and like some of the foods, because like I know some of the foods, like they have related gluten to ADHD.
Yeah.
And even with my kids, I mean, I'm a mom, so I notice when my kids have sugar, like how distracted they'll get. I know that sugars and different things can cause stress and anxiety and things like that. So what are maybe some of the foods that we should be avoiding, or what are some of the herbs that we should be taking and things like that?
Well, for stress in particular, one of my favorite herbs, and I've just been taking this for about like a year, like doing my own personal research, is called ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha, yeah. My
it's-
chef was telling me about that.
Yes, it's amazing. And it's been around for like ions, but I recently just found out about it due to like me feeling like I was under stress for the past year, and I'm like, what do I need to do for my own self?
Yeah.
You know? But that one works really well because it helps with stress responders. And so, you know, most of the time in regards to health as adults, we're like, well, what should we do? What should we be taking? I mean, everybody knows already. We know like we should be eating more colorful foods. Like we should be consuming, you know, more water on a regular basis. You know, little things. Yeah. You know, that
out of glass bottles, not plastic.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Okay.
They need to give us a
Mountain Valley.
Mountain Valley,
Come through. You all see this, right? Yes.
That's funny.
Okay, but you know, doing those little things make a huge difference, and I think just starting with the conversation is making a powerful move forward.
Yeah.
But in regards to herbs that we can take, doing things like ashwagandha or brain support, like gotu kola and ginkgo.
Ginkgo, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of ginkgo. What's the other one? Gotu kola?
Yeah, gotu kola.
Oh, okay.
They're both like Chinese-based herbs, but
nice.
they help with cellular rejuvenation and brain support.
The Chinese are super calm, so
They are.
That's because they're respectful.
They're so calm. They meditate a lot.
Yes, that's another thing, like meditating, you know, like focusing on your breath. Like those are things that are challenges for us, but like, and for me as well. Yeah, like for me to just be like, okay, I'm gonna sit and meditate, like 30 seconds go by and I'm like, okay,
the brain starts wandering.
Right, around, you know, but you have to train yourself.
I tricked myself. How I did it was because when I go to the gym, I go to the sauna after. So I started like meditating partially and then listening to trap music at heart.
I can't.
Trap
music first and then meditate.
I
meditation.
Trap meditation.
That's
I like
a new wave.
A new wave.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So when you take the ashwagandha, how do you feel like a weight lifted off of you, or do you just notice that it helps you, like, because you were saying stress responders, so does it just help you handle situations better, or?
Yeah, well, I started taking it more because, you know, there was just like an influx at work, and because I work at a small business, sometimes the illusion is different, especially if you come to Simply Wholesome, like, you know, it's countertop, we don't do table service, so like when you come to the counter and you order, and then someone might tell you, oh, it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 40 minutes, you might be daunted, right?
Okay.
But from us, you know, we're looking at like, if you go to the Cheesecake Factory and you go there and you ask to get seated, which is basically like coming up to me and ordering, they tell you it's going to be 20 or 30 minutes.
And you know it's always our people.
And then you're fine with that.
That's
and then you
so
go and
true.
you sit, you know, and then it takes another 10 minutes for the waiter to come. And in total, before you even get the bread, it might be like 40 minutes, which is equivalent to a small business where you're sitting there waiting and have ordered, and now you get your food. But the presentation is different. And so I was receiving a lot of irrational responses, and because I try my best to give the best service, and I am like conscious, you know, after if I snap off on somebody, I'll feel bad, you know, and like I'll just be like, oh dang, like I shouldn't have done that, or sometimes like, you know,
you're only
like,
human. You're
right.
only, everyone has their breaking points.
Yeah.
And my argument with that is just be like, we're making food that's good for you with love.
Yes.
So that's gonna take a little bit more time.
Yes.
Versus something that's more processed and just comes out of a bag and we throw into a pan.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you know, we're in the heart of the city.
Yeah.
So like, and we do call-in orders, and so then like people come in, they're sitting, and they see someone who walked in, who called in. And then they walk in. Yes. That's the VIP
You're
route.
pissing
You know?
everybody off.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, she just came in here and was looking real fly, okay, and just got her drink, and what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And so when I started taking the ashwagandha, I started to notice, like, before me responding, like, well, she called in, boo.
Right.
Okay, you know, I was like,
You had to pull on your black card real quick.
right. Let me pull it back. You know, it took me like an extra 30 seconds in my own mind to breathe and say, wait, where am I? You know?
Yeah.
And so I don't know, you know, how that is for other people, but I know for sure that for other customers that I've referred and other clients that I have clients who've suffered from like strokes or who have different ailments within their body, and I've recommended ashwagandha, and they've been able to see responses, you know, memory increasing.
Oh, wow. Wait, we should get on this. I'm here for it.
Just in regards to stress response, you know, people who are caretakers will consider taking it, and it works really well. So I think that there's like a lot of different natural alternatives that we should explore. You know, one thing that's interesting is all Western medicine is based on natural herbs. So yes,
it's always synthetic versions.
Yes,
it's always fake synthetic version of the original.
It is
bloop.
Hello. Bloop. Yes. Okay.
Of the original.
So it's interesting because like at Simply we have a little bookstore area, and we have books that are like prescription to natural. And because my grandfather actually has Alzheimer's and dementia, I've recently, like within the last 8 months, spent so much time trying to like diagnose his medication and give him natural herbs. And so we're like 70% on natural for him now.
High five.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
Amazing.
And so he was on blood pressure medication.
Oh yeah.
And
terrible for you.
it's terrible, and it actually makes
Makes you
them
sick.
cough. And so he was always coughing, you know, and so we switched him over to a natural combination of herbs, and now he like doesn't cough at all.
Wow.
And his blood pressure is just as low. And so, you know, you have to just look for the things that you seek.
Yeah.
Most of the time, especially in our generation, we are looking for someone to give us the answer, and we don't want to look it up ourselves, even because like we have it in our phone. Most of us don't even want to go to Google and say like,
I Google everything.
I can't tell you how many times I'll post something that's easily Googleable, and people will DM me like, can you teach me how to do this? What app is this? What is this? And I'm like, hello, I'm a whole business owner, mother. Like, I can't sit here and DM 100 million people how to do this, and this. Literally, the research is out there. Like, you can find it yourself, you know. But I love that. Like, I love that you guys are helping your grandfather. Have you guys looked into turmeric? Have you done the turmeric thing?
Oh, we've done it.
Oh, what's that? Talk
Was
about
that
that.
helpful?
Turmeric?
I love using turmeric.
Turmeric?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. I just did a turmeric facial before I got here.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly. Yes. Let me give you another one. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not do that.
But, you know,
I
I've
did
done
too, probably.
facials. It's so good for inflammation
And to brighten the skin real quick.
redness, all of that. Like, I'll do like a, I mean, I know you're plant-based, but like I'll do like a honey. Do you do honey with being plant-based?
I do.
Yeah, like a honey turmeric mask, and it works so freaking good.
Or you can do coconut oil too.
Coconut oil too.
See, I break out with coconut oil.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. 'Cause
Yeah.
some people, I don't do coconut oil anymore. When I first started, I did it, but it's not good for my skin anymore. It dries it out. But
coconut
buys
oil
Yeah,
acts
true.
like sebum, which is the natural oil in your skin. So if you have an overproduction of sebum and you just put coconut oil on it, it's gonna actually clog you. And that's why, like, even with my hair products, like, that's why low porosity hair can't use coconut oil, because it has like proteins in it and different things. So if you have super sensitive skin like me, you can't, like, my pores were getting bigger, and you know, you don't want big pores, and I was getting like these huge, I was getting cystic acne, and like I don't have acne, so the coconut oil was.
You pop them, boo. You ain't got that. She's like, I don't have acne.
Yeah, it was really, but the turmeric, for me, I even started taking it just because I heard as like a preventative measure, because India has the lowest rate of dementia and Alzheimer's, and they use a lot of turmeric in their.
They have it in pill form too, right? Where you can just put it in
that's what I take it in pill form.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Turmeric is like one of the miracle spices, and it's amazing for our body across the board. You can use it for beauty remedies, you can use it for weight loss, you can use it for heart support, diabetes, the list goes on and on, cooking, you know. But yeah, you can definitely use it as well. There is a product in it, a natural like ingredient that correlates to brain support, which is why it's really good for dementia and Alzheimer's. But yeah, we don't do enough research, or not even that. We do enough research, but then we don't advertise it well enough. And I think we were talking about that from that stand of, you know, they don't really want us to know how to heal ourselves.
Because they lose money and they lose patience.
Right, and then they just lose a grasp on the culture.
Very true.
For the most part. But, you know, like I said, everyone in their kitchen right now has things in there that's going to help them to heal themselves, like black pepper. If you research black pepper, it's amazing for your body internally. You can add a little bit to like your coffee or your tea or whatever, and it helps as well with like lowering your blood pressure. It helps with strengthening your body. And it helps with, like, as a natural, I'm skipping the word, but it just helps to boost your body.
Adhesive?
Not adhesive.
System?
Yeah, boost your immune system. Yeah.
What
like
would you say are
antiseptic.
like maybe your top 3 or 5 like must-have herbs?
Must-have herbs.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I have herbs for sure in my purse right now.
Hold on, let's see. Hold on.
She's like me with the
I want to see it. What's in her bag?
I literally carry around Thieves essential
No,
oils.
bring the whole bag and pull it out.
Bring the whole
We want the
You
whole
wanna
effect.
see the whole-
We want the whole effect.
I'm literally, when I hop on this flight, I'm gonna be Thieves the fuck up.
I'll never forget the first time Thieves came out. Everyone was like, Thieves, Thieves. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
So this is not a product, but like I can't live
Rose water?
without this. Yes.
I have rose water in my bag
Do you
too.
spray this on all day? or-
All day.
When I feel
Shut up.
dehydrated,
All
me too.
day
When I feel
when I'm
dehydrated,
stressed
I'll
out.
just.
Yes, you guys
Really?
do. You want to spray some?
Sure.
Yes.
Let's do it.
This is rose water and glycerin.
Ooh,
Spray it in
wait.
your face?
Yeah, just spray
close
it.
your eyes.
You want me to show you
Yeah,
first?
yeah. I'll
Okay,
watch.
so you just like, you know.
Yes, you better
No, it's not for you, boo. It's not.
Yes.
it smells good. It
Everybody,
smells
right?
good,
It's
yeah.
rose water.
This is bomb.
This is
I know.
anti-aging. It helps with cellular.
And where does it got in my mouth and it tastes good?
It
Right, yellow bit.
So I
I
love.
need to take a picture of this one.
Yes.
Sorry, sorry guys.
Yes.
My bad.
I like.
She
I have
has
two.
two. I'm about to buy that.
She's not lying.
I'm obsessed. Okay, so this is that. That's for like our skin.
Can I take a photo?
Yes.
I can text you mine.
And that's for like healing. And then I have this one here, which is actually one of my favorites. It's called Chaparral.
Okay.
And this is a natural antibiotic.
We should definitely leave the links to these in the
And
caption.
there's, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys don't sell this online though?
We do.
Oh, you
Oh,
do? Okay,
perfect.
so
We sell all
we'll leave a link in the description
I'll
box.
give you a promo code.
So you guys,
Oh,
right.
hey.
Yes.
Plug it.
Promo
Yeah.
code.
Make sure you go to YouTube if you're not on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, follow, right? Sorry, I was not even centered, my bad. Like, hello. Yes, but this is Chaparral. This is actually something that I'm going to be taking for like the rest of my life because actually I've had 2 knee surgeries.
Okay.
I've had 2 full knee replacements, and so
wow.
Yes, I had an injury when I was in college. I tore my ACL and my MCL and both sides of my meniscus.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay.
And then
That sounds painful.
it was a little painful, but it was very grounding for sure.
Yeah.
And then I actually had a redo. I had to do that again actually a year ago.
Okay.
So this is actually just like a natural antibiotic to help boost my immune system, and it also helps with like inflammation and joint support.
Okay.
So like I always have this on me.
I love it. I love that you're just pulling these things out.
I do too.
And then I have this one. It's called AG7.
Okay.
Okay. And this is great like if you're ever on your moon cycle, or if you are like generally feel like you have moods. Like sometimes as women we just feel like a little irritated.
I've been told I'm dramatic and I don't understand
You know,
why.
or it's like a natural multivitamin.
If you don't know what moon cycles are, that's a nice way to say period.
Yes.
Men have moon cycles too.
I was like, how am I gonna say this?
Yes. So if you're bitchy
What's going on?
whether you're a man or a woman, you need to take the AG7.
Yes, the AG7 is great. It's basically like a combination of
It's a Mountain Valley Spring.
Yeah, I got some right here.
Get that plug in there.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for that email to come through.
Yes, right.
Corporate.
Strong. But yeah, it's and even if you're not on it, just like as a woman, if you're trying to get pregnant,
Oh.
or you know what I'm saying, or
You're trying to get pregnant.
Bitch, no, I'm not.
You said you were trying to get
No,
pregnant.
bitch. No, I said I was trying to be a
mix it with
hoe
some
this
Irish
summer.
moss, and it's good.
I was trying to be a hoe this summer and I'm about to get wiped up. I am, this is a
Wiped
setup.
up,
It's
okay.
literally a setup, but okay.
So this is really good for that. And then the last one I have in here is heart. And you can see that there's no label because I have it so much in my purse, but this is just for heart support. And
Okay. Healthy heart.
yeah, I've been, like I said, for the last like 6 months, I've been really practicing on myself first about like which herbal combinations work
Love that.
best in regards to protecting your own energy space, how you really can protect your body.
Yeah, so will this help my heart? Do you got something in there for my heart?
Does it heal
My
a heart
broken
or
heart.
how does it work?
Yes,
It's gonna heal my heart.
Stitches shit up or what?
Yes,
crystals.
Yes.
I love this. This is amazing.
So I actually brought this for you. I have crystals in here, but you know, like
This
I won't-
looks like something else I need.
Oh, I was gonna say it though. I didn't want to say it, but I was gonna say it. But I mean,
Is this gonna bring me?
you
Yes,
know.
but let me show you how to use it. Let me
Okay.
show you how to use it, okay? Because I know a lot of people are confused. Okay, they're like, what's happening right now? Okay, but this is selenite
Where did my
vortex.
heart go?
What's it called?
Oh, the heart. Yes, here.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm gonna give it
Don't try to take my heart.
Okay, my bad. I gotta give it back to her. I gotta give it back.
I can't.
Yes, but actually you can have that one. I think it's not. Yeah, it's like halfway there.
Birthday present.
Yes, but you can take 2 twice a day,
Okay.
and basically what this is gonna do is gonna help heal the capillaries around your heart,
I
which is
need that.
basically helping with not heart flow, blood flow.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, and just healing your heart internally,
Ooh.
because you know. So many things can affect how
Yeah.
our heart responds. Traffic,
Traffic.
people, music, all those things.
Ex-boyfriends.
Yes,
Trifling
yes.
niggas.
Yeah.
Twerk, right. Thoughts, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But this is another thing that I like. She kind of mentioned crystals. I absolutely love crystals, and I've been involved with them for the past like 4 years in regards to like spiritual healing. So this is something that you can use to help to clear your chakras. And if you're not familiar with crystals, or if you're kind of looking at us like what's going on, just think about it as feng shui, but in a physical form. Because feng shui, you know that you can move your home space around and it creates positive energy.
Yeah.
You can also place physical things in your space to help promote positive energy.
For those of you who saw like Avengers Endgame, or like, you know, in Wakanda, like the Tesseract, and what was the mineral in Wakanda that they, in Black Panther, what was it called?
Vibranium?
Vibranium, right? So like they put these things in movies, or even like in Star Wars, what the lightsaber, it's a crystal. Like literally crystals have energy and vibrations, and so we can do a whole video on that.
Yeah, no, I just got, which one? Oh, my bad. It's the...
But they hide these things in movies.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they hold power. And, you know, a lot of, again, they don't tell us that. But we're learning more about this stuff. And, you know, we, people of melanin, have always used, like, this stuff in healing, so it's just kind of cool. I think that our generation is getting back to that. And
I'm doing a workshop on it on Tuesday. Actually, we do workshops at Simply. But yeah, I'm
is
really
that on the website too? Can they find that information on the website?
Yeah, if you guys follow us on Instagram too, like we just put it on our Instagram story. Like we do live videos, but we don't keep them up for 48 hours because a lot of things we talk about are very powerful.
Yes.
And so, as being a part of the marketing team, I feel like it's only for those people who are seeking at that time.
Okay.
And so like it's up for like 4 or 5 hours, but it's not gonna be up for like the next day. You know what I'm saying?
But the research is there for you.
The research is there. Yeah. But may I show you how to use this one?
Yep, girl. Go ahead.
Okay. So basically, like all you do is you keep it about like 5 inches away from you, and you're gonna start at like your crown chakra here, and you're going to think of a positive affirmation or positive energy, and you're gonna move slowly down your body all the way down to your feet, and you want to do it in like a slow, movement.
Amazing.
Excuse me. And then it helps clean.
Okay. Do you want some Mountain
Would you
Valley?
like some Mountain Valley? Some Mountain Valley water.
Can we get her some Mountain Valley spring water? So yeah, I mean, even today, like earlier, before we were starting here, like I meditated with my rose quartz.
Okay.
And I did some affirmations of like forgiveness.
Yeah.
Mountain Valley.
Mountain Valley.
With my rose quartz and I think it's not. Is it selenite? No. It's that is one, but the carnelian.
Carnelian.
Yes,
It's red.
Yes, I did carnelian around my womb, and
Beautiful.
I did rose quartz on my heart. And there's something called Ho'oponopono, which is like a Hawaiian meditation for forgiveness, and you basically just say, "I forgive you. I'm sorry. I love you." Or no. Please forgive me. I love you, I'm sorry. And while you're like asking for forgiveness from the person that may have hurt you, you're getting the forgiveness and you're giving the forgiveness.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a release. And so you hold like, cause rose quartz is good for like love and your heart chakra and things like that. So it's very like cleansing, and it's kind of crazy. Like when you do it, it's almost like, I want to do a whole YouTube video about this, but it's literally like telekinetics. Like when you're thinking of that person or whatever, they can feel that vibration from wherever they are. And that can send them healing while you're healing yourself. So that's like another way, besides like food and herbs, you can use these crystals to heal yourself and stuff. So
Definitely. So this is for you.
thank you.
You're welcome. And like,
This
I
is
would
the first
love
episode
to
where you've gotten like presents.
A gift.
stuff.
And it's my birthday weekend.
Yes, that's what I brought, and I was just like, I can't come without bearing gifts. I'm sorry, I didn't bring gifts for
I love
everybody.
your. It's okay. I love your energy. Your presence is my gift.
Yeah. Well, now we've met, so we're gonna have a little field trip.
Yay! Let's
Yes.
Are you gonna come?
Yes.
Get
Oh,
some jerk
yeah.
patty.
Yeah, I want to get the jerk chicken or the jerk chicken sandwich or something like that.
You can make it into a sandwich for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And we'll make sure we like leave all the links below.
Yeah, give them your Instagram handle and
Okay, yes. So my Instagram handle is Health with Mia, and I'm a part of the marketing team at Simply Wholesome. So I put like a lot of health related information on there. So I highly recommend checking that out too.
And if you live in the LA area, definitely check out Simply Wholesome. It's literally my fave for a reason. I've been going there since I was 5 years old.
Aww.
And yeah, so
That's so cute.
we're gonna take them to Simply Wholesome. Well, maybe we'll do
We'll
like
do a video.
we'll do a little video
Or like a
about
meet and greet.
it.
That'd be
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like a
And I have to
little
say, like, on behalf of the Simply Wholesome staff and membership, like, we thank all of you guys for supporting.
Aw.
And, you know, everyone for always just giving us a little shout out or love, because we couldn't be in that location without the support of the community.
That's so beautiful.
And so now there's so much, like, traffic, you know, because of Nipsey and being on Slauson.
Yeah.
It's like a proud moment.
All
Like,
of our
everyone's so
local
proud.
celebs go there. Nipsey went there. Janae put it in her music video. I plan on putting it in my music video.
Okay.
Like anybody from LA, like if you grew up there, and you know, we always show love there. So you guys,
It's a
should
safe
definitely-
space for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely check it out. Thank you so
Yes.
much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you
for
for having
coming.
me. I really appreciate being here.
And we love
Hope I
you.
can come back. Yay!
We hope you heal.
You too out there.
Bye, guys.